Ah, yeah. I haven't done that for ages, you know? Like, yeah. It's been a good few months.
It's been a very long time, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it does, yeah. This is this is Michael Angus from Comedy Horse Productions. Nay. Fuck it, that can be a thing. And joining me, yeah, nay. And
Nay,
today,
right.
we're joined by Ben Taylor, who has gone for the name Jeannie the Great, who loves cake, which is a good name. It's the best one, hands down. Yeah, it's the best one. Never had a name like that.
Oh yeah, very original.
Thank you. Yeah, I mean, I try my best, you know. And then we have our coughing cutie, who is who I'm very lucky to call my girlfriend. It's Kayleigh. Yay, Kayleigh Whitfield. Yay. Yay.
Does that mean I'm permanently going to be called Coffee and Cutie now?
It might depends on yeah. Sure, why not? Let's go for that.
I ain't always gonna be coughing.
1 minute later.
No.
Oh no.
No, I'm gonna try and hold it off now.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
So we are gathered here because not that anybody knows, but we're going to tell them anyway, because that is why I started that sentence, is that we a few, I don't even know when it was it was more than a couple of months ago, isn't it?
Oh, I felt like, something like
what,
that.
since we did this?
Yeah, it's been a long lockdown,
Yeah,
hasn't
it was a good couple of months ago.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Honestly,
yeah,
thank God we've kept in touch, because honestly, this lockdown's been crazy.
Oh yeah. Hey, talk about thank God about keeping in touch. It's lucky that you actually kept the piece of paper we did this on.
Yeah, it's just been in the corner of this room. Yeah. For everybody who wants like a bit of a visual help, then we've got a big crown in the middle, which says the winner of of what our video, which is basically what was the best musical ever.
Oh yeah.
Essentially.
Yes.
Yeah. We
that was a lot of arguing and trying to define which one was the best.
It was fun though. It was fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, definitely. And there's a lot of them, you know.
Yeah.
And yeah.
We chose a lot.
How many did we start off with again, and then just come from that to one? Wasn't it like 30 something?
Roughly about that, yeah.
Yeah.
Something like that.
If anybody is actually bothered to count them, then fuck it, go for it. Why not? It's your time you're wasting, you know. You know, it's your life. Do it. Yeah.
I wouldn't say they're wasting time.
I mean, no, but
it's an interesting fact, I'd say, to try and go from how many we did.
If you want to be that guy, or girl.
That guy, or
person. Or
or
animal, if you're a very smart animal. Dolphins are smart.
Yes, dolphins are smart, but I don't think they'll be watching this on a television.
If you are a dolphin who has decided to watch this YouTube video today, then
click on the link. Thank you very much.
Thanks, dolphins.
Just very casually sitting there in some water with a TV screen in front of them, watching comedy horse productions.
Yeah, I mean, and horses. Well, I don't know how smart horses are though. I don't know if yeah.
So anyway, shall we get a look at these musicals we chose?
I think we should.
Ben.
Thank God this is a long cable. So
yeah, you don't want to be yanking the your headphones off your head. Shut up! Shut up!
That could have been taken anyway. Yeah, definitely not like yanking anything, don't worry.
Right. I said yanking the headset off your head, so shut up. I finished the sentence.
Okay, so the first one we had was between two, the first one and the sequel, which is Phantom of the Opera and Love Never Dies.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I left this one to you two because I have never watched these.
Yes.
Well,
that will be changed though.
Yes, that definitely will be changed.
Yeah,
it will be changed.
but yeah, I think we both went for this because it's just the sort of power of the music, isn't it? It's like that it's
both very good musicals.
Yeah.
But this one musical that we chose just had the power behind.
Yeah, definitely. And when you see, like I watched the YouTube version not too long ago, and it just gave me goosebumps. It was really sort of powerful. And
You sure you just weren't cold?
Wait for it. No, it's not happening.
No.
Yeah, and the storyline for the second one is definitely strong, but I don't think it has the strength of the first one. So, do you want to say the name of the first?
Well, the second one. Well, I'd say the second one. Love Never Dies. For me, it had some really strong songs in there as well.
Yeah. Oh God, yeah.
Yeah. And the same with the first one, the one that started it, Phantom of the Opera. There are some really powerful songs in there as well.
Yeah. And I think the first one definitely has the more memorable ones.
Yeah.
With Phantom of the Opera,
Wishing
You Were Somehow Here Again, and Music of the Night.
All I Ask of You.
Yep, and just so many more. Like, and honestly, there's only 2 or 3 which I properly remember from Love Never Dies, including Love Never Dies, which was a great song. But yeah.
Well, there was Till I Hear You. There was also Till I Hear You Sing. Beauty Underneath. Oh, that was a real good song.
There you go. Ben's got the perfect memory for song titles.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. It's for musicals. Sometimes I do forget.
Yeah.
But yeah. So we went for 3, 2, 1. Phantom of the Opera. Beautifully put there. So yeah.
Like an angel singing.
Absolutely. Because it's me. So then we went on to Oklahoma versus Guys and Dolls, which that was more you, Ben.
Yeah, this was more your time to shine for this one.
Yeah, it was. So like again, both great musicals with great songs and everything. With Oklahoma, you had What a Beautiful Morning.
Oh, what a beautiful
Oklahoma
day.
Oklahoma itself.
Yeah.
And with Guys and Dolls, you had Luck Be a Lady. Luck Be a Lady. Sit Down, You're Rocking the Boat.
Oh gosh, yeah. That's a good one.
Oh yeah, that song.
But also the stories are completely different. With Oklahoma, you set it in the wild, in the West and everything. Guys and Dolls, it's more based around like gambling and stuff.
Okay. Yeah, isn't it a bit sort of gangsterish as well? If I remember.
Yeah, it is gangsterish.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's definitely quite the contrast between the two of them, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't know if you remember which one we went for. Do you want to take a guess? Or
It
would be funny if this time round he's changed his mind from the original.
It's kind of why I asked, to be honest. Yeah.
Yeah.
To be honest, I can't remember myself. I'm pretty sure we went with Guys and Dolls, I think.
Correct. Yeah, we did.
Yay, Ben.
Yeah, very good. And this next one's quite interesting because they're both stage. They've both been on stage, but they've also been massive movies originally. which was Lion King v Aladdin.
Oh yeah, were we basing this based on the live makes or the animation? I can't remember.
I think it was stage, wasn't it?
Just in general, yeah, the stage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was the stage versions we did.
Yeah. And it was I had seen The Lion King at the Lyceum in London, and that was crazy. That was great. And
yeah,
I think that was so much. It was so much better than a certain version
remake.
Yeah.
Right. Let's not talk about the remake that we all know how much you love it, Michael.
Yeah.
Especially the re-envisioned version of Be Prepared.
Oh God!
Yikes.
Yeah. Anyways, stage. But yeah, I think the stage version really kept the magic of the original movie.
Yeah.
And I think there was some really lovely puppetry in there as well.
There was, yeah.
And unfortunately, I haven't seen Aladdin on the stage, which I really wanted to be honest. It's not in the UK
to be
anymore.
fair, I haven't really seen the stage version of Aladdin myself, but like the Lion King stage version, it keeps to the original story and everything. You still got Jafar. You still got songs like One Jump Ahead the Bread Line, One Swing Ahead.
Yeah.
And of course, never heard bread like me.
Yeah. And I've seen bits on YouTube of the stage version. It's awesome. I really love it.
Yeah. See, again, I've never personally been able to see any of them, but I have seen clips on YouTube from when they show them. And when I've seen obviously the slight clips from the Aladdin and the Lion King, the Lion King one does just show so much energy and joy. And again, the puppetry is amazing. Like they really do wonders for that. And I'm not saying they don't do that for Aladdin.
Yeah.
It's just with the Lion King, there's so much more kind of life to it.
I agree.
There was so much. There was so much put into the stage version of the Lion King. It was just outstanding.
It's the Disney proper Disney magic there, which I think that we all know and love, So I think it goes without saying what we went for there. It was Aladdin. No, I'm joking. It was Lion King.
Oh yeah, Aladdin's the winner.
Yeah. No. Savannah, we are the winner. So we went for the next one, Book of Mormon versus Avenue Q. For me, this was quite easy.
Yeah, this one was I sat out again because I don't know these.
Yeah. Wait, what was the other one again? And I got Book of Mormon.
Avenue Q.
Avenue Q. Oh yeah.
That was fairly easy. Honestly.
It was easy. Yeah, it was easy for me as well because there's one musical. It's just. Turn around.
It is used to that's so easy for me, and then there's me just I don't understand.
Mormon trick.
Oh, it's so good. Has Adiga Ibawai. It's one of the funniest musicals I've ever seen on stage, and
I really need to go and see. I really need to go and see Book of Mormon.
Yeah,
Book of Mormon.
It's worth it, 100%.
Yeah.
So we went for Book of Mormon. Yeah. If you hadn't already guessed.
Oh yeah, there was no hint in there whatsoever that you had gone for the Book of Mormon.
Nah.
It's very tough. It's very tough.
That easy about that. Now this is an interesting one. Moulin Rouge versus Cabaret.
Oh yeah.
Welcome. Oh,
I still find that incredibly creepy.
I am so jealous of Ben because he got to see it.
Oh yeah. What's up, Ben?
Yeah, I mean.
And he just keeps rubbing it in.
Stranger. I mean, I've seen a version on YouTube. which was like the big sort of version in 1998.
Yeah, Cabaret makes great use of like Fosse and everything. He's the guy
who directed it. Yeah. Yeah.
Moulin Rouge, I find that's amazing. The songs are powerful and that, but then it's the same with Cabaret. Like, just the songs, there's so much like power and energy behind them, and like the thrill of it.
Yeah.
Trying to get with both of them, and that's the difficult.
Yeah. Also, when I went to see it live on stage, rub it in again.
Oh yeah, keep rubbing it in. Just the wound keeps going deeper. You might as well just add some salt to that as well.
Yeah.
I'm probably only going to bring up like the compares songs, the narrator and everything.
Yeah.
He's just one of the many characters that makes Cabaret come alive.
Yeah. I think it.
Yeah.
I think it's him and Sally Bowles which just really make that musical, I think. And also the fact that they do really even it out when it comes to like dialogue and singing. And they do it so effectively. Like when it comes to like there's that party and when there's the guy who was a Nazi and they have that sort of argument and it's like, oh my god, like this.
Yeah, the storyline was good as well because just setting it in Berlin during the time of Hitler.
Like comes power really.
Oh yeah, so it's like kind of you get that historical feel from it as well.
Yeah,
you get to learn as well as while watching and having fun.
Yeah.
And as you said, Ben, there's great directing from Fosse.
Yeah.
Which is very significant and sort of stands out.
Yeah. Even though the ending for me was a bit, it was, the ending was dark and everything. The stage version,
very dark.
Yeah.
It's still so effective, and it just leaves you like, whoa.
I know,
because sometimes dark endings, they do give that nice kind of impact.
Yeah.
Like it can give you something that quite a lot of other shows can't.
Yeah.
It makes you think. I mean, if it makes you think differently about something, then I think you've done a good job, really.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So Cabaret is the winner.
Money makes the world go round, the world go round, the world go round. Money makes the world go round, it makes the world go round.
I think you've been stuck in a house too long, Ben.
Haven't we all?
Just got a tiny bit crazy, all of us.
Definitely. I mean, we kind of were already, to be fair. Like,
we were.
It just made it worse.
Anyway, so Cabaret wins.
Indeed, do.
Yeah.
So the next round was Rock of Ages.
Oh.
Versus We Will Rock You. And
I remember the huge debates of this because obviously Ben had just done the show at college.
Yeah.
Well, this
and obviously.
Hi, Amber. Hi, Amber.
Yeah, hey, Amber. And obviously, I had my slight participation in that before having to leave. But so it was like that argument of me and Ben, like, no, Rock of Ages, and you were like, yeah, but we will rock you. It was just kind of like shoving that out the window.
This one was easy for me. Yeah, of course, I was all for Rock of Ages and everything, but also, I felt like We Will Rock You. I've never seen the musical, but I know it's based off. It's all Queen songs.
Yeah.
And who doesn't love Queen? Sure. I mean, come on.
Yeah, everyone's got to love a bit of Queen.
I mean, I think the thing is that you can never top Queen's versions of those.
Yeah.
So when you hear,
because there's no one like Freddie Mercury,
exactly,
especially. That's why you can't top that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And plus, We Will Rock You only had the music of one band, whereas Rock of Ages,
it has that variety. It has a nice balanced variety.
yeah,
it's not even just that. Like when we were both speaking them, they're kind of the same in comparison, but Rock of Ages really does give that power. It's got that energy. It shows the two sides to one thing. Obviously, you've got the part where it's like, you're not taking our freedom. This is the life we're living. We need fun.
Exactly.
We need this energy. And then you got the reserved side, and it's got that really great combination of two different things put into one.
It's like
and
the rock
shows so much.
It's like the rock version of the Braveheart speech, isn't it?
Yeah.
You may take our lives, but you'll never take our freedom.
Our freedom.
The rock and have fun.
Yes. Not to mention the songs they do add into it, especially like Don't Stop Believing, one of the all-time favourites in that. Everyone knows the songs more or less. I know they'll know quite a lot of the Queen ones, but it's not just something from one person. So you get that enjoyment of these great songs by multiple people that you get to join in with. Definitely. And not to mention the crazy story and Tom Cruise's character, because if you watch the movie, that honestly, it's brilliant.
I mean, they are very different, but like I think some characters in the stage version, which I saw at Carlisle College,
that was brilliant.
Was just honestly, Lonnie, of course, was excellent.
Lonnie was completely different in the stage version.
And I liked that. I did like that. And also the son of the person who was trying to shut the place down. He was German?
Yeah, they were German, I think.
He was so funny.
In the college show.
Yeah.
It was Adam, wasn't it, Ben? Adam who played him. Yeah. That was so funny. I especially loved the scene where, like, you know, they were wearing the one set of clothing, like his professional clothing, and then he just whipped off the professional clothing. Had like this glittery kind of vest top underneath. It was brilliant.
Yeah.
It's like, no, I'm not gay. I'm German.
I'm not gay. I'm German. It's like, are you sure?
You had like Regina, who was trying to keep rock and roll alive.
It's like, keep that rock and roll alive.
Yeah. It was. Yeah.
And who doesn't love a little bit of rock and roll, huh?
Oh, true. Too true. Like, rock is awesome. It really is.
Yes, it is. We want to rock.
And so, Rock of Ages won that one.
Yes, Rock of Ages came tumbling down on We Will Rock You Like a Ton of Bricks.
It kind of did, yeah.
It kind of did.
Like that bar was meant to.
Exactly. You could say that We Will Rock You can't fight this feeling anymore.
Yes.
Yes, Ben.
They've forgotten what they started fighting for.
They had to crawl upon the floor.
Yes. So we have.
Beat your character.
Officially now one of my favorite songs of all time.
Definitely.
Yeah. And also the guy who was the owner of the bar, I thought he was great too.
Yes, I love the mustache. The mustache kept falling off in the college production, and I could not stop laughing, especially in like the ending credits, as you could call it. Like Matt literally just took it off and threw it at the audience rather than trying to keep it on. Nice. It was great.
Oh, Matt.
Yeah, good old Matt.
Yeah.
So the two movie, like we sort of went more movie-wise on this one.
Yeah.
It was Frozen versus Hunchback of Notre Dame, which are two very different films.
Oh yeah, very different. We had a lot to say about both of them, but obviously it's obvious the one of which came on top.
Yeah, and I mean, it depends because Frozen is such a massive thing, but quality-wise, I think, and character-wise, I think you have to go the one which we went for.
Yeah.
Hunchback of Notre Dame, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, again, it's the diversity of it. Like again, Frozen, beautiful. It has got a nice story to it. The sisters, and then obviously you've got the joy and fun of Olaf, really. Um,
Yeah.
and the songs are amazing. Like especially, well, Let It Go. Not only my favorite, but like the powerfulness behind the notes of that. But then when you go back to Hunchback of Notre Dame, it shows the difference of times back when it was around. Like it showed the difference of the people, the stereotypes, what was going on, the fighting for their rights. It's a historical film for children. There's so much soul and power into it, like especially when we got onto the subject of talking about the two songs in particular, Hellfire and God Help the Outcast. Because
Judge Claude Frollo is one of the most one of the best Disney villains and certainly characters.
Yeah.
Also, as like a great message to children, it shows no matter how different you are, like physical wise, in any way, you can be accepted. People will love you, and that's a great message to send out to people.
Yeah, definitely. And also a fact that I really like is that the actor who played Judge Claude Frollo was also the voice of Shere Khan in Jungle Book.
Yes. Oh, you gotta love Shere Khan.
Yeah, I mean, two great Disney villains right there. I mean, like he has such a natural voice for it.
Yeah, it's kind of like that natural kind of evilness and that kind of like rough kind of voice.
And plus, you have one villain who's just plain old bad and everything, and another villain who's just like who just thinks he's doing the right thing. But
that's the great thing about Judge Claude Frollo. Like, even though it's completely messed up and like what he was trying to do, he literally had that intense burning rage and intensity in him. Like, again, the thing like with Esmeralda, he hated the gypsies. He wanted to get rid of them. Yet with her in particular, it was, well, either you succumb to me or you can burn with the rest of your people, because he was just so captivated by it. So he thought what he was doing was right when it wasn't.
Yeah, and also with Hans, like, I mean, I think that was really the main thing about him was the shock when you find out that he is the bad guy.
Yeah,
because you wouldn't think it's like, oh yeah, well, happy. It was kind of a suspicion though, wasn't it? Because obviously just the sudden thing like, hey, marry me. It kind of gives that kind of suspicion, but no one thought he would be the big baddie in the film.
So, like, I think it just sort of criticizes the way Disney have done things, but in such a good way.
Yeah.
It's like, because in the past it would just be like, oh yeah, I'm going to kiss this woman who is lying there. Meh. You will be my wife.
Yeah, it's like, I'm going to kiss her, I'm going to save her. And in this case, it's like, no, I'm not going to kiss you. You can die because I don't really love you.
Yeah.
I
mean, like, it's such an evil character, but like, he knows he's evil.
Yeah, he knows he's bad, and it comes from that selfishness of him. Because if you remember the backstory of Hans, he comes from like a big family of brothers.
Big family,
he's the youngest. He's the youngest, so he's kind of got that pent up rage from being probably the most bullied out of his brothers, and that's kind of what turned him into who he was. He wanted to get a kingdom and be a wife, be a husband to a queen, and have all that power. But in the end, it didn't work out for him. Luckily,
understatement. Yeah,
it's an understatement.
And like I love if you remember this in Once Upon a Time, when Hans was in it, he's like, come on, you even sang to me. And like the brothers are just like,
got to that part yet. Once Upon a Time,
like
I need to.
The brothers are just like, you sang to her. It's like shut up. It's so funny.
No.
Yeah. But
No, so and his warm hugs though. I will say
that's true. Yeah, Josh Gad is awesome. Like,
he really is, especially like LeFou in Beauty and the Beast.
And like,
it's brilliant.
It's interesting how, like, a bit off topic, but like the fact that LeFou was meant to be like the first gay character in like Disney.
Yeah, it's nice how it puts it in like, well, what people could try and class as subtle, but not so subtly.
Yeah, I mean,
It's brilliant.
It was nice. It was nice seeing LeFou sort of end up with being happy and stuff at the end. You know,
Yeah,
with
definitely.
that dancing with a man. You know, like that was
Yeah.
very, very advanced for Disney.
Yeah, see, I love the animation of Beauty and the Beast, but they did wonders for the live making, really showing that part of LeFou was beautiful, because you don't get to see that in the animation. You just kind of get to see LeFou being picked on, him doing what Gaston says. Gaston dies and that's it. You don't see any more of LeFou or what he could have achieved with his life after he basically got rid of his big bully. Because that's more or less what Gaston was to him, but because it was the closest person in his life, he wasn't getting rid of him.
And I do believe they are making a Disney Plus series of them too, so I'm looking forward to that.
Oh, yes, definitely. That's a must watch.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Yeah, let's move on.
Hunchback was the winner.
Yep.
Yeah.
And Ben, this one is yours. Ghost versus The Last 5 Years. Take it away.
Oh, yeah, you had a lot of these, didn't you, Ben?
Yeah, I did. I mean, I only saw Ghost live on stage about I can't remember, a few years ago.
Yeah, we are talking Ghost as in like Patrick Swayze Ghost.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, it's in.
Yeah.
It's based on the movie. Yeah.
Yeah, songs like Unchained Melody, With You.
Oh, my love, my darling.
Could always recreate that scene.
The story.
Sure, let's do it.
I know it was based off, like, the movie.
I can get some.
Yeah. Continue.
Okay.
Sorry, Ben.
No, that's fine.
He's used to this.
Yeah, also had like a side of comedy to a musical that's like, oh, I'm a ghost now. Oh, I'm a ghost now. I don't know what to do.
Okay.
Right, be careful, Ben. You're starting to sound like the door.
The gate.
Inside joke there, guys.
Inside joke.
I know. But yeah.
You're missing out, everybody.
But yeah,
definitely.
With the character Oda Mae Brown, it brought like a more upbeat vibe to this musical. She had like songs like I'm out of here, like I'm out of here, I'm up to the Bahamas, out of here. But yeah, for this one, I think I went with Ghost because
you did indeed, yeah.
Yes. Last 5 years is also a good musical as well. As well. Interesting story as well, but for me, Ghost had more to it.
Yeah, because we were talking about like the reason why you went for that was obviously the storyline, how beautiful the storyline is, and the power behind that, like the love of these two people, that a ghost actually came back.
Yeah, exactly.
And also, Unchained Melody is
not to mention Patrick Swayze and his amazing voice.
Yeah.
She's like...
Anyway, next one.
Yeah. So the next one, this is one which Kayleigh, this one was one I believe you put down. Coco.
I put one down.
Coco versus The Book of Life.
Yeah. I remember now. Yeah, because I picked these two because they're so similar. They're both about Mexico, the Day of the Dead, that vibrant kind of life and family. They're both about that family, love, the festivities of that religion, and they're so beautiful. But obviously, in the end, I picked Coco. If I remember
you did.
correctly.
Yeah.
And my good old Coco. And my reasoning for that was because even though the Book of Life is amazing and the animation is actually quite different, like how they make the characters look like wood figurines, like they are in the story. Even though it's amazing, the songs are great and it does show the festivity. Coco just has so much soul to it. It really truly brings in the meaning of family.
I love that film when I watched it. I really do. Like, it's so emotional.
It's beautiful. And then obviously we watched that live run through they did of it.
That was brilliant.
Yeah, that was great. Definitely a must to watch that, people. It's on Disney Plus.
And Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Give us money.
Yay. Behave yourself. It's just a lot better in a lot of ways. The songs are great. It's got obviously the vibrant, happy songs. It really does show Mexico in the best of ways as well in an animation. It really shows the livelihood and what it can be like. The meaning of family. It has so much to that. The songs, like most outstanding song, "Remember Me." I think that's the one. Literally the one everyone comes out remembering.
I think the thing with that song is that you get a multiple sort of versions of like the context.
Yeah.
When they come on, like at first you think it's just like, oh, a little song. It's a nice little song.
Yeah, it's gonna be a little song, just a little yay, da 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 da, and then you got the meaning behind it.
So much more meaningful and just beautiful.
Yeah.
And then I'm not going to mention the scene because I don't know if people have seen it or not. But my God, what a tears you up.
Definitely.
If you know it.
Oh yeah, if you know it, you know.
Yeah.
As well, it's one of the first shows, I think, like of Disney showcasing actual real life issues, dementia, Mama Coco.
Yeah.
And it's very beautiful to see that come through, and it shows the typical kind of life and family, like with the grandma getting out the slipper and it's just so nice. But again, showcasing real life illnesses that you get in the real world and actually putting that into a kid's film, because you don't often see that. It's nice to bring that forth, because as well, if it ever happens to a child with a member of their family, they kind of get that understanding of what's going on as well. So it is quite beautiful.
I think you get more of those kind of things in like the shorts which they make. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, like the one that we recently watched, and it actually had the gay couple in it.
Yeah,
that one was really weird. Obviously, the dog and the cat are weird. The dog and the cat are weird.
Yeah, that was very weird.
But it's so nice.
Especially since that was based on a true story. It's like the guys were like,
Oh yeah, even better.
Let's put a trippy dog and cat in this.
Yeah, it makes it fun. It probably gets the kids interested. But even the fact that it's based on a real story, that makes it even more better.
Yeah.
He just went running down the street like a dog,
It's a good laugh. It is a great laugh to watch, and definitely a must.
And the message is great as well. So Disney, good work on messages and give us money. No, we love you. So
everyone loves Disney.
So the next one we have is Mary Poppins versus the Little Mermaid.
Oh, this one was an easy win. Like both of them are great, but it was an easy win.
To be honest,
Mary Poppins was much bigger in my childhood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
definitely.
I knew the odd song, like on Under the Sea. And like
poor unfortunate souls.
But then again, if you're a Disney freak like me, you know all the songs from both of the films.
Both of the films.
Both of the films.
I thought you mean like the sequel of that. Like I can.
No, like the Little Mermaid and Mary Poppins.
Oh
no! Don't get me wrong. I
Mary Poppins.
If I really thought about it
as well was.
Yeah,
it was a big part of my childhood. I love all the songs of Mary Poppins.
Yeah.
And by the way,
I think
everybody who loves Mary Poppins, I've told you two about it. There is a series called There's a series called Prop Culture.
Yeah.
Where there's a guy who goes around
tearjerker there.
Looking at No, I'm getting to that.
I know.
It's about he goes looking around for like Disney props and stuff, and this guy finds loads of these really cool Mary Poppins props. There's like the carousel horse, two of the carousel horses from the scene. Well,
where they come off the horses and start like gallivanting around.
And like the snow globes and feed the birds, these different kind of things. And also they play on the piano where Walt Disney, they sort of started doing the songs for Mary Poppins. It was really beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
And there's a scene there in the last little bit where
look at him, you can see him getting emotional already, Ben.
Where Jane, Jane from Mary Poppins, the little girl, comes back and gets reunited with a little jumper, a little cardigan.
Right, the little bow and the hat.
And also, they meet up at the carousel where Disneyland was inspired by.
Oh wow. Wait, Disneyland was inspired by that?
Yeah.
Oh wow. That I didn't know.
Yeah. And prop culture. Yeah.
Definitely a watch, guys.
The guy's called Dan Lanigan. He's pretty cool. So we went for Mary Poppins on that, and we're going on a very different note here.
Oh yeah.
It's Lord of the Rings the musical versus Jekyll and Hyde.
Yeah, so I was like, I've seen Lord of the Rings. Haven't watched the musical, but I have seen Jekyll and Hyde.
See, I only binge watched Lord of the Rings again recently. Well, I say binge watch, it was over a few weeks.
Yeah, I was going to say, you say binge watch, but really you mean you started it, had to get rid of your laptop for a prolonged period and only watched the rest of it. Last week, was it?
I'll tell you one thing, I'm happy it's back. Yeah. And like, Lord of the Rings is such a beautiful story and the characters and everything. Oh my God.
Yeah.
As well, it shows individually each of the characters, like Aragorn, Legolas, Gollum. We'll go with Gollum.
By the way, did you know that Legolas only has one line that he speaks to Frodo? One line.
If I remember correctly, I think there is.
And it is literally "and my bow."
In the music.
That is all he says to Frodo.
In the musical.
Oh no, not in the movies. Like in 3, like over 10-hour movies.
Yeah, only he gets plenty of lines with Aragorn and that though.
Yeah, oh god, yeah, but still, like one, like you see, like at the end, you see when Frodo's in the bed and he's like, oh yeah, he's reuniting with everyone. It's great.
Since we're on the subject of Lord of the Rings, may he rest in peace, Bilbo Baggins.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes, definitely.
I'm glad you said that.
Yeah. It was just kind of like something that popped into my mind, so I was like, definitely got to give that a shout out there.
Had to really.
So which one did we go for again?
We went for Jekyll and Hyde because
we went for Jekyll and Hyde because we were talking about the story of it, like how that raw power and emotion and the two sides to one human being, like especially how invested he was into his work that he turned himself into this monster.
Exactly. How one actor can portray the roles of two personalities. It's just incredibly and plus
it's just kind of like that switch button, how quickly he could turn from one to the other. It takes years. Some people, it can take years to do that. And
it's kind of a timeless story that has been going on for so many years, like, different adaptations. It's like it's been
like re-imaged in so many different ways. Like the new Mummy film that came out with Tom Cruise. Jekyll and Hyde's even in that.
There was Jekyll, which was on BBC, which was like a modern version. That was really good. It was James Nesbitt, who was Biffa, I believe he was. He was one of the dwarves in Lord of the Rings, in The Hobbit anyway. And he's been in, all kinds of stuff. But that was a really interesting version because it was set in modern day and it was like based on the son of one of the ancestors of the proper Jekyll.
There's like years down the line.
And Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde is already. It's basically our world. It's like we know the story, and so do they. And it's like this is just a story. Like this is just that, and like
but really, there is the real life to it.
It's really.
One of my favorite things about Lord of the Rings, because obviously you two didn't know this when I brought it up, so other people might actually find it quite interesting. My favorite scene out of all the films is when Aragorn screams and kicks the helmet. I think that's in the first film. Yeah. Now, what people didn't know, until especially you, I told you, is that scene isn't written in. He's meant to kick the helmet, but he's not meant to scream. The reason why he screams and starts shouting is because
broke something, didn't he?
He kicked the helmet that hard he broke it a couple of his toes, if I remember correctly. So it's like, you watch that and it's great. It's upsetting watching that scene, but you got to laugh because you know the story behind it. Afterwards, like, he broke his foot.
I remember there was an interview with Peter Jackson about it, and he was like, when he was watching it, he was like, holy shit, like that's some proper good acting there. And then like,
it wasn't acting, mate. It wasn't acting. And I remember the pain.
I love how they kept that in. Like,
yeah. Because it's so original. It is literally so original.
Yeah. And so we go to the last one of this size, actually.
Yay!
We are on Dr. Horrible's sing-along blog versus Little Shop of Horrors. Now, I felt bad about this.
I left this one down to you, Stu.
Because I don't know him. I did feel really bad about this because Dr. Horrible's sing-along blog is a really lovely little indie, like, YouTube thing, which was just really lovely. Neil Patrick Harris is fantastic as Dr. Horrible, and Nathan Fillion is great as Captain Hammer. It's just really quirky, but the power behind Little Shop of Horrors, and just it's
man-eating plant, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Little Shop of Horrors is the one which Ben has done a couple of times and has done it very well.
Yeah.
I've done it.
Who doesn't love a huge man-eating plant?
True. Yeah. Absolutely.
One of the best roles to play. Definitely Audrey too.
Yeah. I would love to see you do that again, honestly.
I know. I'm still so sad that I couldn't go see it because someone didn't tell me about it. We are not naming names. We are not going to name names, but it's a shame that someone
there's next time.
There is a next time.
Yeah. But Little Shop of Horrors absolutely annihilated Dr. Horrible, as much as I hate to say it.
Wouldn't you think Dr. Horrible would annihilate something that? Yeah, bad joke, I know.
Well, yeah, but you know, they would probably work together, you know, Audrey and Dr. Horrible, because they are both evil people.
When he says Audrey, he meant Audrey 2, not Audrey.
Yes. Mind you, Audrey is also a great character, and I
can imagine if they were put together, it'd be like a quarrel for who's the main baddie and who's the psychic.
Oh, no,
yeah, that's true, actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
That it would probably be like, it's me, or I'll eat you, or something like that.
Yeah.
And then say, no, it's me.
Ben can say it better.
See him. Go on, Ben, give everyone your impression.
It's me, or I'm gonna eat you up.
That's it.
There we go.
There you go.
He's doing these little accents, and it sounds a little bit like the Gate. It's just reminded me of the Gate.
If only you knew, everybody. If only you knew.
We're gonna have to do some kind of sequel for Ben to read it.
I agree.
So people get to understand the joy of the Gate.
The beauty of the Gate, yeah.
Yes, the joy and beauty of the most lovely Gate you've ever met.
Yeah, it's so nice.
Nice, such a lovely person.
So speaking of gates, this is something that these creatures would probably urinate on or go to the toilet on.
Why?
Cats.
I gotta love a cat.
Two. I have two. They are the best.
I have one.
Versus Joseph and his amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat.
See, if I remember correctly, did I eventually? What did we say was the winner again?
We said Joseph.
Yeah,
no, because I remember no matter how much I tried to convince you to that Cats was better, you were having none of it.
I don't. I know you haven't seen Joseph, Kayleigh.
But Cats,
Kayleigh,
memories.
Kayleigh,
That's one song.
Kayleigh, Cats is a good musical. I mean, it's not
Thank
just
you, man.
memories. You've got like
Yeah, the whole thing's brilliant, but memories.
Glorious Cat. You've got like you've just got like I don't know.
I don't mind it personally. I won't like the musical wise, but like the film, that's
The film wasn't too bad. It wasn't that bad. It was weird. It just was. It wasn't too bad.
There were good bits, and
Yeah, you got Ian McKellen in it.
true,
after.
yeah, and Judi Dench, and like those kind of people.
Yeah, and like she did so well with the Memories song. I know I keep coming back to the Memories song, but
that was the best
it's
part
my
of it.
favorite.
That was the best part.
Yeah,
of it.
you know that's my favorite part out of the Cats is literally the Memories song and the power behind it.
That literally made it worth watching.
Yeah, that meant just waiting for that ending part because you get to like in the film you get snippets of the song Memories throughout it, and then you get the full blast of it at the end, and it's just it's beautiful.
Hey Ben, I think we have to do
meow hee meow
No.
meow meow ha.
Stop ruining Dragon.
The reason I wanted to go for Joseph, it was because, well, I recently just saw it on the the show go on. It was like, it was just absolutely, and songs like Any Dream Will Do, the Pharaoh song. I was walking along the banks of the river where the stream drowned out, came in the night.
I feel like I should leave you to this.
But I think, honestly, the Brothers have some really fantastic songs.
Oh, the Brothers.
Like those Canaan Days and what's it, Joseph, the things that he stood for, like.
Minded him of me, through young Joseph, Jacob lifts you again.
Yeah, those Canaan days, and we used to know. Where have they gone? Where did they go? Yeah.
Next.
Beautiful. Beautiful. But yeah, Joseph, one. Because it's Joseph.
Yeah, but it's Cats.
It's Joseph.
You betrayed your cats, Michael.
I didn't betray my cats. I betrayed Andrew Lloyd Webber's weird-looking.
No, you betrayed all cats. You betrayed all cats.
In the movie, they had normal noses.
No cat fight.
Shut up! It was
brilliant. I like that, Ben. So next we have Assassins versus Sweeney Todd. So
Sweeney Todd, yes.
Well, to be honest, they're both really good musicals. Yeah. I mean, of course, I wanted to go for Sweeney, but Assassins had, I mean, Michael, you watched Assassins.
Yeah, I loved it. Like, honestly, it was just so good.
Just it's just like everybody's got
the right to be happy. Yeah, it's amazing. Like, I was really blown away by that. And just the fact that there is so much dialogue and so much music as well, and Sondheim is such a great songwriter.
Oh, he is.
And just like what he does with those two musicals, I think the darkness of them all.
It's brilliant.
Yeah, it's perfect. But we did decide to go with Sweeney in the end. But I love Sweeney. I think Sweeney's great.
Yeah. But I think we did decide on that based on like the raw power of it, like especially when we spoke about the film, like the musical of it, Johnny Depp, like the raw emotion and power put behind that, especially like when he was singing the songs My Friends, just showing that emotion, it really brought it to life.
I mean, I think also with Assassins is like it sort of shows like how one event can change the course of history.
Yes.
With Lee Harvey, J. Hoover, is it? No, that's a president. I apologize. It'll come Lee Harvey Oswald. Yes.
I was going to say, don't be looking
who
for
assassinated,
confirmation, you know
not who assassinated JFK, and how that just massively changed things, and like how all of the assassins were there, just like, come on, this is what you've got to do.
Exactly.
Like, it was like, oh my god, like this is powerful stuff. But yeah, we did go for Sweeney because of the kind of the revenge story, isn't it? It's like proper, you know, and
it was the revenge story.
And again, you know, like that's a story that's lasted the test of time. That was like 1800s.
Yeah,
like
that's been going around for ages. Not to mention, they actually do have that story in the London dungeons, like Mrs. Lovett and her pies.
Yes, I have been to that. Yeah.
I think the only difference is obviously they say like it's you got the guy who lives above it and he sends the bodies down to her like from a chute.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like I remember when I was at the London dungeons, they were like, oh yeah, lean back, and I was like, oh hell no, I've seen this movie.
No.
Oh, I've seen what happens here, and like so I didn't get the full experience of me dropping down, but I didn't really want to.
I ended up getting into an argument, like a fun, playful little argument with the person playing Mrs. Lovett, because she was like, oh, what do you think of my pies? And I'm like, well, they're pretty nasty considering they're made out of people. And she was like, excuse me. I went, yeah, that's what I just said.
It's kind of like the horror version of like the Disney cast members, isn't it?
Yeah.
So anyway,
apparently they've improved so much on that now.
So the next one was easy for me. 6 versus Hamilton.
Yeah.
I only know shots.
My shot, I think you mean.
I'm throwing away match.
Shots.
And you'll be back. Soon you'll see.
Just remember you belong to me. Honestly, I am excited to watch Hamilton in good quality on Disney Plus when that comes out.
I was gonna say I will be watching Hamilton soon. So
join the fight. But I think this one will.
6 I don't like, but we don't have to go into that. Not today.
Is it just a given?
It's just. Anyways, no. I don't like 6. It's like they're making them a girl band, and it just looks. It's just. Yeah. You can shoot me.
The one that you didn't put on the list, I don't think, Michael, which I'm quite surprised about, Labyrinth, David Bowie.
I think that was because it hasn't been a stage show.
Yeah.
That's
we didn't go for stage shows for all of them.
I think we did. Oh, actually, yeah, that's true. Good point.
True, yeah.
I don't know why we didn't put that. I saw my baby.
But especially with your love for David Bowie.
Oh, but I knew what kind of magic fell to you. It does.
So anyway.
David Bowie. David Bowie. So then it was Jesus Christ Superstar versus School of the Rock.
I straight went for School of Rock.
Not the School of the Paper, not the School of the Scissors, no, the School of the Rock.
Really?
There now.
Yeah.
But you know which one I went for.
Oh, yeah. I think Jesus Christ Superstar was so good.
School of Rock. There's just some arguments I can't win with
Jesus Christ. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Who are you? What have you sacrificed?
Can we all take a second to appreciate Jack Black in the School of Rock?
Oh God, yeah.
That was fantastic.
I haven't seen the musical version, but I don't think it would ever live up to Jack Black.
Yeah, it could never top Jack Black and his amazing cuckoo-ness.
But, I saw Jesus Christ Superstar in Newcastle, and Ben, you have watched the YouTube version.
Yes, I have.
Of that very same thing.
Wow.
It was Mel C, Tim Minchin, those are like the two big names, but like one of them won a competition to be Jesus on TV. And
all right.
Chris Moyles, actually. Chris Moyles was King Herod. And it was so good. Like, and also I can say that I have seen the Spice Girl live.
One of my favorite songs is probably the first songs that the Kings sing, like "What did you do about Jesus of Nazareth?"
Okay, yeah.
See, any excuse for Ben to break out into song, huh?
Yeah, no, it's a good song.
You say I'm bad.
It's
I was
a
gonna
good.
say you say I'm bad.
It's a good song.
I don't know. Ben can get away with it. Ben can get away with
Rude.
it. Yeah. That's all I'm saying. You're welcome. Ben.
Anyway.
Tut.
Right.
So yeah. I mean, Jesus was always going to win. He's the son of God, and you know.
Right. If you start this whole joke thing about you being God again, we're gonna have arguments.
No, not this time. Not this time.
Good.
But it's still up for debate.
No. There's no debate. Please, Ben, clarify it. There's no debate in this.
So we came up to two of our drag musicals now.
Yes.
Yeah.
With Kinky Boots versus Everybody's Talking About Jamie.
Jamie.
Which
they're both amazing.
I did get considered for West End. But,
yeah, man.
You know. It would have been too much work, and and well, not the fact that I wouldn't be ready to do much work, but I would have to wait, and yeah. So anyway, moving on. Yeah, but Jamie, because of that, it sort of means a lot to me. The musical, and I think Loco Chanel is the best song, hands down.
Yeah.
It was. That musical.
And that's not even Jamie. So if I ever got that role, I would just be like, oh man, you know, like I can't. I'm not able to sing that. That's a downer. But yeah, I think Kinky Boots, the movie, I love.
The movie is great. Definitely.
And what I have seen of the musical is very powerful, and I saw that on
it really is, man. It really is. Yeah. I mean,
you got to watch it, didn't you, with the college band?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I mean, I was there.
I've been to see that musical twice now. I mean, it's
just rub salt to the wounds.
Oh yeah, I didn't get to see it with them, but I got to see the college do their own little bits of.
Yeah, I got to see that. That's what made me want to watch the movie when the college were doing the rehearsals and stuff like that. Just watching Nathan walk around in these like massive, knee-high red leather boots. I was like, I need to watch the movie. You know, I've seen that. I need to go watch the movie now.
It was good. I never thought I'd ever see anything like that in college.
It was amazing though. It was
good
brilliant.
thing too. I mean, good thing we did though, because you know, like the amount of like diversity and stuff, and it's just
right.
Drag should always be recognised because it's such a great art form.
Yeah, it really is. It doesn't get as much credit as it should.
So I think our winner for this round was it Kinky Boots?
It was indeed Kinky Boots. Yeah. And
even though I tried to debate how great everybody's talking about.
Yeah, it is as well. Yeah, but Did you watch that Amazon thing, Ben?
Which was it the one with?
It's like a documentary of like Jamie.
Not yet.
Jamie. Everybody's talking about Stephen. Everybody's talking about Stephen. So we have next. This was easy. Les Mis v La La Land. I mean, come on.
Nothing beats Les Mis at all.
I mean, La La Land is a modern day classic, but
I'm just gonna say it here. But Les Mis is probably, well, my opinion, one of the best musicals, hands down, of all time. It's in
just the raw emotion, the like everything behind it. It's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the characters, the songs, just like
Yeah.
the ones which you remember as well, which is just like
Yeah.
such a
Like my favorite one, I Dream the Dream.
yeah. I
Dream
mean,
down.
like who doesn't know that? I mean, like
Yeah, see, hands down, that is my favorite. Like, there is so much.
yeah. And then you sort of you dive into other genres as well with like Master of the House, which is more comedic. And then when you have
you get to see all the different parts as well.
Yeah, you do, yeah. It's really sort of genuine and gritty as well.
Yeah. It has that like genuine raw side to it where it does show the reality of what it was like.
Yeah.
And how hard it was for some people, and like
and it's a shame that it's not coming back till next year, but you know
we need to go see it.
Yes, let's do it.
Yes.
Yeah. All right.
Yes. Yeah.
I don't know how much it is, but yeah, fuck it.
We'll work around it. Around it.
So next we have Sister Act versus Oliver.
See, I had to base this off of Oliver and Company from Disney because I know of Oliver.
Wait, I made a mistake there.
Damn, Michael.
I know, I'm terrible. That's later on, so I've just kind of given away what the next two winners are.
Should we just talk about Sister?
Sister Act's good, so it's Catch Me If You Can. And Fiddler on the Roof.
So we know,
Fiddler on the
Roof.
Hey
guys, you know which
if
one
I were
went
a rich
forward
That's
which musicals are we on?
So yeah, Sister Act on all of them.
Oh, happy day.
So we are on
happy
Evita versus Hedwig. I
left this down to you two and your like 10-minute long debate that you had on it.
I really wish I went for the other option because
can't change it now, hon.
Hedwig is one of my favorite musicals ever. I think, and also the movie is great too.
The songs in Hedwig are just so like
beautiful, aren't they? Really powerful.
Because if I remember correctly, you started listening to the songs after we finished the debate, didn't you? And you were like, "Oh my god, why did I make the other decision?"
I know.
But Evita's incredible
I was there
as well.
Just happily dancing in the background.
Honestly, Evita is a must-watch.
But,
I do wish we went for Hedwig because it's so individual.
I'm still happy with the decision we made.
It's so individual and so against any other musical I've ever seen. It's it's not your conventional musical for sure, and it tells such a great story. But we went for Evita because it's great. It's a good musical. It's a great musical.
It really is, yeah.
About Eva Peron. It's such a beautiful. Like I've only seen the movie and just great.
See, I do know it. I know a bit about it, but I need to see the movie still.
And also,
must watch.
You have "Don't Cry for Me, Argentina."
Yes, that is like the most memorable song from it.
Yeah, I mean, you have other great songs as well. A new Argentina is a good one. High Flying the Doors, I'll Be Good for You. So many more.
Yeah, see, out of all of them, I know "Don't Cry for Me, Argentina." That's the one that sticks. Like, "Don't Cry for Me, Argentina." Like, it's
honestly, it's an instant classic, which it deserves its place. But if Hedwig had more people knowing about it, then it would be But then we are on Dear Evan Hansen versus Be More Chilled, and I don't really know that. I haven't seen enough of Dear Evan Hansen.
Dear Evan Hansen.
You two know more about this.
Yeah.
So I've never seen it, but I know a lot about it.
The story is based around it's based around the lie, basically a lie that Evan made, saying that he was friends with this guy Connor, who just recently went and committed suicide and everything.
All right.
Yeah. Like Dear Con and Murphy, like Sincerely Me. That's a great song.
Yeah. So it's kind of like a mental health sort of.
Yeah.
It definitely shows the power behind bullying, the things it can do, the impacts of suicide. It has a very big spoken message in it. It has so many, and it's one of the reasons why it's brilliant and beautiful. Because obviously people are dealing with this kind of stuff in their everyday life, and
True, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
It also gives off a great message about all this stuff of the world. Yeah.
Yeah. Like
the
beat downs and
Yeah.
As well, for Dear Evan Hansen, despite what it's about and obviously how upsetting the subject is, it still manages to have its humor in it to make people happy and sad, to have those both sides of it. Like, if you ever listen to the song Sincerely Me, that is like the biggest laugh in Dear Evan Hansen for me, because obviously it's a joke song between Connor Murphy
and Evan.
And Evan, and it's so funny. So that's definitely a song to listen to. Because like it's just funny, like how obviously you've got Connor is like, if I stop smoking crack, if I stop smoking drugs, and it's like drugs. It's that comedy behind it. So it does give a good laugh. Yeah.
I'll see that. I'll watch.
Yeah.
And from the sounds of it, it quite rightly won.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So this is one I know more about. Wizard of Oz v Wicked.
Oh.
Didn't we go for the Wizard of Oz on this one?
We did indeed, yes.
Yeah, because we were saying like even though Wicked's brilliant, it's just kind of like it still doesn't have the same.
It's good. It is
impact.
Good. Really amazing musical.
I just
Defying Gravity, Emerald.
Defying Gravity.
Yeah.
For good.
That is good.
That can make anyone cry. Oh boy.
Like with Wicked, I think the fact that they sort of made it like, it's like a teen school college thing.
Yeah.
I wasn't that big of a fan of that, to be honest. And then in the second half, Defying Gravity at the end of the first half, holy shit.
Defying Gravity.
Like when
it's again kind of like going back to Cats with the memory song.
Like,
it's
honestly,
so that impact.
When you see Defying Gravity live on stage, you were there, Ben. Like, my God.
I wish I was there.
But the second half was better for me because it was more true to Wizard of Oz.
Yeah.
And it was very interesting. And but the fact that it was true to Wizard of Oz, which is the one which I prefer, was one of the reasons why I went for Wizard of Oz.
Yeah.
See, obviously, the Wizard of Oz it's fun, playful, and it shows so much to it. But it's even like the typical storyline. You got the Tin Man looking for a heart, the Scarecrow that wants brains, the Cowardly Lion that's looking for his courage. But what they don't realize, they have all of that along the way. The Scarecrow is actually very smart. The Tin Man has a heart because he just wants to help his friends. He wants to help Dorothy. There's the heart in that. The Lion, despite being utterly terrified of everything going on, he has that courage to move on, to move forth, to get to this place that was really, if without the journey there wouldn't be a story, but if you think of it, there didn't need to be that journey because they all had it in them. They just needed to kind of meet Dorothy and help her to actually realize they had that within them.
True. It's
and it's got that hidden message to every person that if you think you don't have something, you do. You just need to search for it and realize it's there.
It's a really great film. And the Wicked Witch is iconic. I mean, that's why they made the whole musical about her. I mean, come on.
Like give the witches a bit more credit. Like it gives a backstory as well, because one of them gets flattened by a house.
And we know virtually nothing about them apart from the tiny thing that Glinda says in the movie, which is okay, then that's established.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, it's such a great villain performance, and like I think all of them are really great too. Just like, yeah, and also we were Wicked is good. It is good.
It's brilliant.
Again, the whole college thing just that threw me off a bit.
Yeah, it kind of takes it away from the originality.
Yeah, it's like you're just trying to appeal to kids more, I think, with this.
Yeah.
And I don't. I wasn't keen on that, but the second half was excellent. Well, more or less, and it's not Wizard of Oz though. So yeah, Wizard of Oz was the winner there.
Yeah.
And now we have Legally Blonde versus Heathers. Oh my god, you guys.
Yeah, I think for this one I went with Heathers because again, it kind of tells the audience the dangers of bullying and suicide.
Yeah.
True, yeah.
Much like Dear Evan Hansen.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
Considerably darker, isn't it? And
yeah.
From what I've gathered of the storyline.
The Three Heathers and with the song Candy Store, it's basically like...
Oh yeah, that's actually a catchy song. That's a catchy song.
Yeah, that is so catchy. Everybody knows that. There's Ben going at it again.
And so, yes.
With Legally Blonde, it's just like, it's just full-on type.
Yeah.
As well, with Legally Blonde, though, it is nice to see a stereotype put to rest.
I mean, like oh my god, you guys makes me want to go, oh my god, I'm going to tear out my eyes. So, yeah, it's I don't enjoy that song.
Yeah, again, it's nice to see the typical stereotypes put to rest, though. It shows that stereotype.
Oh god, yeah, no, I agree. Yeah. Don't judge a book by its cover.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But again, I know a lot. I know more of the songs from Heathers than I do from Legally Blonde. So.
Even though they performed Legally Blonde at college when you were there, Ben.
Yeah, no.
I think it was just like a couple of songs, though, wasn't it? It was like the island one I liked.
Yeah.
They did a whole scene on it. Because Grace was actually playing
L.
Yeah, L. It was like you had the whole bed scene and like getting the clothes off to the side. Because I remember watching that in rehearsals and like it's like get it right. You need to bring the clothes on.
Of course,
at the
because
right
I let you into that show.
Yeah, I know you let me into that show.
Yeah. Yeah, I was. Yeah.
Yeah. First time I met you, and then hey, look, 2 years later.
All right.
That's the magic of theatre, kids.
Yes, it is.
So we're on round 2 now, everybody.
Yes.
Yay.
We're on to
narrowing it down.
The second wave.
Did we actually establish how many rounds were in this? We just said we went from a certain number to 1. How many rounds?
1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Because we have the short. They get shorter and shorter.
Yeah. And the 4th one is obviously this is the winner.
It's certain musical versus certain musical at the end.
Yeah.
So So we have.
Guys,
yeah.
I remember. Obviously don't say it, but can you remember what actually won without looking at your sheet, Michael?
Yes.
Because I remember. Yeah.
Yes, I know.
It was. Yeah. I'm not.
Right,
I'll say it at the end. Okay, so Phantom versus Guys and Dolls. I think we can say Phantom wins that.
Yeah, Phantom. Clearly wins that round.
Storyline just
Yep.
Yeah. And should we quickly run through these ones?
Yeah, see, after the first round, they got through quicker because people's got like our opinions on it, like what both of them stand for. So we don't have to go through that again. Just be like this and this.
Lion King versus Book of Mormon. I personally thought Book of Mormon because it was. Honestly,
me and Ben beat you on this, didn't we? Did we?
Actually, no.
No, I haven't. I'm sure I
Oh.
haven't at the moment.
That was in the other one.
Yeah, I think you did.
That was in the other one we did.
Yeah, because
Yeah, I went at the moment.
I mean, they even parody the Lion King in that film. In that musical. So funny.
Yeah.
Cabaret versus Rock of Ages. Do you guys remember?
Rock of Ages, I think.
Rock of Ages.
Correct. Hunchback v Ghost. We went for Hunchback.
Hunchback.
Yeah, it's just a stronger musical, isn't it?
It really is. It really is. Yeah.
No offense to Ghost, you know. Right? But,
yeah, Ghost. The Ghost is brilliant, but again.
Rest in peace, Ghost. It's all right. They'll just rise from the grave and do some weird, quirky 80s shit.
It's like, oh my love,
oh my darling.
Try doing that in lockdown, guys.
So, Coco versus Mary Poppins. I think
Mary Poppins won that.
We went for Mary Poppins, even though there is a great love for Coco.
Massive love for Coco, but
massive love and appreciation for that.
Yeah. And then Jekyll and Hyde, the Little Shop. Yep. Sahara's Babshua. Now we are on the other side. To the
Look at you scooting on your chair to get through the list. It is a huge bit of paper, guys.
It's my little computer chair. Yeah. So we've got Joseph versus Sweeney Todd now.
I voted Sweeney Todd.
It is safe to say that Sweeney Todd slit Joseph's throat.
But not literally, not literally, not literally.
No.
Not literally.
Michael, what? No.
Let's not get into this. No.
No.
Behave, you two.
No. Yes.
Behave.
Joseph and his just blood red coat.
Next, guys. Next.
Sorry.
Give Ben an aneurysm.
Sorry. Okay. Hamilton versus Jesus Christ.
Hamilton, wasn't it?
Hamilton,
yeah. Joseph and Jesus are dead now. Two biblical stories.
You'd think we don't like religion with how this is going.
Yeah, I mean, religion's fine. Do whatever you want. So
be yourself.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay, so Les Mis versus Sister Act. We all know who won that.
Les Mis won that.
Yeah, even though we love Sister Act.
Okay, let's look down to the next one. Look down.
Get going, Michael. Get going.
Oh.
You okay there?
Oh shit! I fucked up.
You messed up. How did you mess
up?
up?
I fucked up. Oh dear, no. Okay, so
Michael Angus, everybody.
Well, at least, right. Just look.
He can't even form his words right now.
Okay, so it was Kinky Boots versus Les Mis. Les Mis, obviously. Sister Act versus Oliver. Sister Act. There, that's fine now.
Yeah.
Okay, Evita versus Evan Hansen.
I think Evita won that.
It did, yeah.
Yeah, we went for Evita.
I think I argue strongly on that, but
yeah, even though I was arguing strongly for dear Evan Hansen.
Yeah.
And then Ben was in the middle.
Yeah. I mean, that's fair.
I think.
And then we have Wizard of Oz versus Heathers, which is that's a weird one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. They did get a little bit weird.
Yeah, it really did. Wizard of Oz won that, which may not come to a surprise for anybody. Sweeney Todd versus Hamilton.
I still went with Sweeney on this, but
Sweeney won that round.
It did indeed.
Leaving it up to you two.
Then Les Mis versus Sister Act, which I believe I've already said.
Les Mis.
Les Mis. Then Evita versus Le Wizard of Les Oz.
Stop with the French.
Was it wizard?
I'm just going lay at the start of the sentence. That's all I'm doing. That was Evita.
Oh.
On that, interestingly.
Poor Wizard of Oz.
So we are now on. I've gone back to the left side because I've just done the right side twice, but it doesn't really matter at this point. It's fine.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Yes.
It doesn't matter, Kayleigh.
Kayleigh, let's
Yeah.
just...
Yeah. So Phantom versus the Book of Mormon, which is very strange.
Phantom.
Yes, Phantom, correct.
Yep.
Rock of Ages versus Le Hunchback of Les Notre Dame.
See, that this one really got me and Ben.
Yes.
Because we love them both.
I think you had to really think sort of
Yeah, I think we were there
story-wise
for
and
like
power.
a good 5-10 minutes that we were like, because obviously Ben didn't want to betray his character.
Of course, yes, that's right.
Yeah.
And I think, like, and now of course he is going for the role of Joe Exotic with that.
With that style.
Yeah. Okay, I'm joking.
Let's not bring Tiger King into this.
Goddamn Carol Baskin.
So Rock of Ages versus Hunchback. I think, the originality. I think with Hunchback, with like the song, really something. And so Disney won the day on that one.
Yeah. Because we did say we loved the hype and the energy in Rock of Ages, but there's just so much in Hunchback and
there is.
And Mary Poppins versus Little Shop.
Little Shop, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Little Shop won that
Even
one.
Mary Poppins, with her powers,
couldn't be a man-eating plant.
Can't escape Audrey too.
No, you cannot.
Yeah, she was one hungry plant.
Who was?
Really? Yeah, he swallowed Mary Poppins down along with her parrot umbrella.
And big bag of stuff.
Moving on.
Ben's in a hurry.
So, the final 6.
Dun, dun, dun.
On this side, we have 3. On the other side, we have the same number. And so, the first 3 are Phantom, Hunchback, or Little Shop of Horrors.
Oh yes, this was horrible when it came to this
It was
part.
It was pretty nasty, yeah.
It was horrific.
It's an interesting choice we went for, and I think it's because of how clever it is, how clever Little Shop is.
Yeah.
Phantom of the Opera and Hunchback are brilliant as well.
I mean, again, I argued for Hunchback, but hey.
But I think the right.
I stuck with Little Shop. So.
Yeah, I think we
all know you love Little Shop of Horrors, Ben.
The writing in Little Shop is just really good, as well as the songs and like the characters and everything.
Yeah, see, I still don't know the pleasure of that. I really need to see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
And on that note,
moving on,
we have Sweeney, Les Mis, and Evita.
I argued for Sweeney.
You know which one I went for?
But Les Mis went through.
The resistance marched through and trampled over Ava Peron and Sweeney Todd.
Unfortunately so. Sweeney's knives couldn't beat through this one.
Yeah, well, Sweeney did get through quite a few throats. So,
Oh yeah, he definitely did get through.
Including a biblical one. I mean, come on.
Yes.
Yeah, so the final.
Dun, dun, dun.
We have two great musicals. And I think we should talk a little bit about them first.
Yeah.
It feels right. So first we have Little Shop of Horrors. And it's a very good musical. It's funny. It can
Definitely
be
interesting.
Definitely.
crazy.
Yes.
Just and those are two of my favorite things. And just
Yeah,
how
who doesn't like a little bit of crazy?
yeah, like comedy and crazy, perfect.
Yeah.
And plants. Who doesn't love plants? Who doesn't love the environment?
Yeah.
Look after
It's
the environment, folks.
definitely an interesting take compared to most musicals where you do have normal people that go through poverty, bullying, like animals. You've just got I'm a plant, I'm going to eat you.
Yeah, I mean, you know, there is a lot of like poverty and stuff in Skid Row.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know, I'm a plant, I'm going to eat you.
Yeah.
Not to mention some of the other characters. You got Seymour Crowborn.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mushnick, yes.
Mushnick.
You've got Audrey, who is great. And the dentist, which is personally one of my favorite roles.
When I was younger, just a bad little kid. My mama noticed for the things I did. Where the pretty gun. I fucking get this, and when I was done, I found a pussycat and bash in its head. When my mama said,
Oh, you still on? Yeah.
You'll be a dentist.
Dentist.
I like, and also the movie. You got to give credit to the movie because that's such a good cast.
Oh God,
like Rick Moranis. You've got Steve Martin as well. Yeah, Bill Murray's in it for a little bit. Bill Murray and John Candy, and like, yeah, it's one of those really classic movies. Which is, I don't know if it was big back then, but it feels like one of those ones that would be like a cult classic.
Yeah.
Which, you know, is, yeah, I think it's quirky, and I really like quirky. And
Quirky's good.
then we have Les Mis, which is completely different.
Yeah.
It's like another world. Like
another time.
Another time, another place.
Oh my God, Descendants.
Oh, is it?
That quite yeah. Yeah.
I've heard that.
It's in Descendants.
Elsewhere. I still haven't seen that, everybody. Sorry, Disney. You can still give us
Descendants.
Money.
But you ain't seen Descendants.
Day of destiny.
Ben?
What?
Was that for you? Was that for you, Kayleigh, that question?
I have no idea.
Descendants. Have you seen it?
No, you, Michael.
Oh, I haven't seen it. Hello, Sting.
Well, I have all 3 movies. That can be changed very fast.
Oh boy, I might have to.
Don't. Don't.
Okay, fine.
Don't even make it a joke.
Fine.
But anyway, we're on Les Mis.
Yeah, we're on Les Mis, so let's get back to Les Mis and its brilliance.
My kitty.
Yeah, so Les Mis is so powerful. A mix of characters.
Yeah, it's got that wide range, and it shows the difference for the hierarchy back then.
Powerful,
that's like you just stole my thoughts in my head, Kayleigh. There. No, that's a good thing. Like, we're on the same page.
Yeah.
Like,
powerful,
I think
it's so emotional.
Yeah.
It is that raw emotion because, like, with the actors and their brilliance, you generally you think they're feeling that. You think they were there at that time, like, Anne Hathaway singing "I Dream the Dream." Like, come on, everything had been stripped away, everything, and she was just left with, Yeah,
I think you sort of go through all kinds of emotion.
Yeah, it definitely loops you into it and makes you feel all sorts of things as well.
And see every single bit of French society from like the really low, like depths. You know, with the women of the night, I shall call them.
We'll keep it kid friendly, people.
We've sworn a few times, so you know, like there's no point going back now with their prostitutes.
As PG as possible, we won't use words. Yeah,
it's too late. It's too late.
Maybe a little bit.
It is.
Born another time. Ready with a
A handshake and an open palm. Yeah, and also that movie, full of great talent.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like Hugh Jackman, Russell Crowe.
Oh, Hugh Jackman.
Sacha Baron Cohen, Helena Bonham Carter,
Oh yeah.
Ed Redmayne,
Yes.
Amanda Seyfried, or Seyfried, however the hell you say it, I don't know.
There were so many great actors.
Yeah.
In a French accent.
But
Anne Hathaway as well, of course, Anne Hathaway.
Yeah, I did mention her before.
I know. I was just getting back.
but when you actually there seeing it live on stage, you're just like, oh my god, this is. It just blows you away.
Yeah.
I wish I knew the experience of that.
Like if we could all go see that next year, we'll literally do a documentary video afterwards, and we'll all be in tears. We'll all just be in tears, like tears streaks down the face. Like why? It was so emotional, just like and they'll just be Ben like, yeah, I've seen this all before.
Yeah.
So on that note, I think we should reveal the winner.
Indeed.
Yeah.
A little bit of drums.
The
Everybody
winner
is
Les Miserables.
Yeah.
Oui, oui.
And
all right, Lumia.
literally like, hello, welcome to your dinner. Be our guest. Put our service to the test. Yeah.
But can I just say something? Put it like this: you could one money implant against the entire nation of France.
That's a good point. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
sorry,
it's quite difficult. Yeah, I mean,
you know, sorry, Audrey, too. You may be a mean green mother from outer space, but you can't beat the entire the nation of France.
And also, I'm still up for playing Valjean and you being Javert. I think that would be awesome.
Oh God, yeah.
We should do that.
Definitely.
But yeah, everybody, we have just gone through a great challenge.
Yeah.
And it really was for us. And
yeah, it was so difficult. Like, if only you could see what it was like when we had the first run of this.
Yeah.
That was intense.
And also now I can finally say this. I think Les Mis won that fairly easily overall.
Yeah.
Yeah, it did.
Because it's Les Miserables, you know, like
it's Les Mis.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And
the nice thing about this video as well, obviously, people watching it, if they haven't seen quite a lot of these musicals, they now know a tiny bit about them, and they might have that interest to go ahead and watch them.
Yeah, and speaking of those musicals, before we go, ladies and gentlemen, what do we all think should have been on there? Do we have any ones which we do believe should have made it?
You mean other music?
Like, should have put on the list?
Yeah, like on the list, yeah.
Right. Obviously, I mentioned Labyrinth before, even though I've never watched it.
David Bowie.
I've got one.
Yeah.
I've just recently suggested to you. I sent the link.
Oh, yeah.
The Grinning Man. Oh, it is just... I was absolutely speechless.
Yeah.
I'm sure Grinning Man can't beat Les Mis or Phantom or probably Sweeney for that bad, but it's definitely
to have the recognition of it.
Yeah.
Good enough.
I mean, at least we're talking about it now, you know. Like there's...
Yeah.
It also makes great use of like puppetry as well.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, puppetry.
Puppetry is the best. I mean, like.
Yeah.
Dark Crystal.
I still think Grease should have been included.
Still didn't get sponsored for that video, but
yeah.
Grease. That is a very good point, actually.
Grease.
Yeah.
And Mamma Mia.
Mamma Mia, yes, definitely.
Yeah.
And if we want to mention any of like the oldies, Blues Brothers, The Court Jester.
Okay, yeah.
And you do know those.
I know the Blues Brothers, yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody needs somebody.
By
Everybody.
Michael.
Absolutely by Jeeves.
What?
I've got it somewhere around here. I have it on DVD now.
Jeeves. By Jeeves.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Would you like me to move on this video any further, sir? Mr. Worcester, sir. Mr. Worcester, sir.
Yes, Jeeves. Would you please be so kind?
Right. The banjo will be about 2 hours, sir. So we must have to make a musical interlude, I believe, sir. I'm surprised. Yeah.
So yeah, by definitely something that should be on.
I think that is honestly that. I think that. Wait a second. I just want to show. I just want to show Kayleigh something.
No, that's it. No. Hey, you have it.
Yeah, it's on video.
And I have the court jester, so you definitely have to watch that.
Okay, cool. So
it's great.
Yeah, everybody. This has been a lot of fun actually.
Mm-hmm. It has.
Yeah, it has.
Yeah, just going through something which we have done a while ago and just sort of
But heads up.
About it. Yeah.
Heads up.
If we were wanting to do like a one which is the second best musical of all time. Those musicals we just mentioned, like Grease, by G.
Yeah, we could always put a new one together.
We could, yeah.
Yeah, we could.
We also have done a similar one to this, but purely based on Disney.
Mm-hmm.
Hang on, I believe that is over here.
Yeah, so that a smaller version of this huge one we've just did, but definitely worth a watch.
We have, yes, we also have best TV show.
Yeah.
Yes.
Best movie.
Best
movie.
We have a lot.
And and also the Disney one, yeah. That was a lot of fun too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So yeah, which one would you like us to do next? That's the question. And we could easily do that next week.
Yeah.
Or any time, to be honest.
Anytime.
Lockdown's a bitch. Everybody.
Yeah, but we have accomplished so much during it, so
that is very true.
Can we give a shout out to Join the Call?
I was just about to.
You're a marvelous work.
Join the Call, which is all up on the channel.
Yeah.
Grins and thumbs up, and also me and Ben and a few other people have been working on a little animation too.
Oh yeah, that one.
Which you will find out, but it's going to be fun.
Yeah. From what you've shown me of it, it is really good.
Ben, you've seen a bit.
Yes.
And, it looks very cool.
Yes.
So on this note, I believe this is the time to stop recording. Stop recording.
Yes.
Say goodbye, everybody. Always remember to wear protection on
Michael
your face. Because we are in coronavirus times. Use face masks, people.
Sorry, people.
That you did not think that it was going that way, did you, Kayleigh?
No, it was gonna go of like one of two ways, so you know.
And that might be the way. That might be the way I keep on ending videos, because that was actually fun. So bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Behind your face.